Welcome everyone. This is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the month of December 2022. I have put the Kipper deck and the LENORMAND REVERIE together here to set the tone. Universal Golden for the read, and then the Rider-Waite Minis for clarifiers for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, December 2022. Remember, if you like the video, to like, share, and subscribe. Hit the bell if you want notifications. And I've already pre-shuffled, but I'm going to continue to do so for Libra. If you'd like something more specific, since this is a general reading, you can check out my details below or my website, twinflames3344.com. I also have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames by Evelyn Stainthorpe. And otherwise, let's get going with your read. Libra, December 2022. And we started at 438, which is the Emperor and the Queen of Cups. Libra, Libra, Libra. 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 This the way I'm saying that is reminding me of sister. So I don't know if you're dealing with a sister. All right, so let's set the tone for Libra's read for December 2022. The Power Lady looking out the window, present to her gifts, or perhaps just being very present in the moment. We have the Ace of Swords over here in her truth. And this is that magical journey of some kind of delivery, or perhaps self-deliverance. We have the One of the Magician, the Divine Masculine, and the Nine of Cups of self-satisfaction. And she's carrying a satchel there with a letter. So, and there's also the merry-go-round, so there could be a some kind of fair as well. I was just getting a fair. And then there's traveling here. This has been coming up a lot for people. The abundant, blissful trip, or are you stuck in the middle of nowhere on a rock with no emotions or water to ground into? And again, like I always get raptors with the sails here. So I don't know if you're dealing with dinosaurs or rapture. Okay, so there's two more cards that want to be seen here. Wow, I just want to show you the bottom first. The House. So whether you're dealing with a house or whether you're dealing with jail time here with the 20 of Judgment, right? There's a big black fence in the front here, or this is some kind of governmental facility or courthouse perhaps, downtown in the city. So some kind of judgment or house judgment or family judgment perhaps, or a wake-up call about a house. Maybe it's a money pit. But in addition to these three cards, these two want to come out as well. The 12 of the Hanging Man, hanging out with perhaps a wise community of birds. The 7 of Pentacles, of reaping rewards or divine feminine energies. And then again, court with adjudication and the home. So maybe in court about the home or just getting paperwork. Maybe you bought a new home or sold and you're dealing with that paperwork. This also could be a trip to see a new home that may be far from you, or recommended by a community, or going to court with a community here, and you have to travel to do that. So let's see here what this is all about. So you're going on a ride, like the ride of your life. Are you going to an amusement park? Are you going on a cruise where they actually have a carousel on the cruise? Are you going to a place or a mall where they have a carousel? Again, here's the community group of birds. Maybe you're just feeding the birds. Bird feeder or bird watcher. That could be somebody who likes to watch women. And then the 30 is the 4 of Pentacles of the home or union. So this could be a divorce. This could be over a home or just some kind of disagreement here, adjudication here, to bring peace or union here, or some kind of celebration. And we had the guy going to the courthouse come up for a couple people today too. And here you're in the courthouse, or you're in the judge's chambers. And again, Libra is justice, so maybe you're dealing with legal issues on a regular basis. This is for Libra. Libra. Sorry, I keep picking hairs. This is Teddy the dog. He's an Aussie and he sheds a lot. But he's a wonderful doggy. All right. And I love their hair too, because it doesn't, he doesn't smell. Like, usually I have a hard time because I'm very sensitive smell-wise. I usually have a hard time with dogs. And Teddy's my daughter's doggy. But when you touch the Australian Shepherd's fur, it's different than other dogs. It's very kind of human-like. It doesn't tend to get stinky, and it's very cuddly. You know, kind of almost like human hair. And his name is Teddy Bear. He really is like a teddy bear. He's so sweet. So I don't know why I'm talking about doggies, but maybe you're dealing with dogs here as well, or a pet. It's 4:44 on the clock for Libra. December 12/22 of the angelic realms, 4:44. Libra, December 12/22. December 2022 for Libra. Okay, so 4:44 on the clock, you guys. It's the angelic realms. We have the 9 of Wands, which can be suffering in silence or not sleeping. Maybe you're having you're purging at night, or you're just ruminating over and over and over about something, like, or just punishing yourself, feeling really stupid about something, or oh my God, I can't believe I'm doing this, or I can't believe I can't go to sleep. But there could be some suffering in silence there that's been going on for a long time. And the challenge here is the 6 of Pentacles, which is sharing or settling out, coming to an agreement of some sort. So with the Court, you know, that could be a divorce that's been going on for a long time, taken forever to get done, because maybe there's a lot of property involved, or children or pets involved, or just someone who doesn't believe in divorce, you know, anything like that. But it doesn't have to be divorce, it just can be. We have house, you know, battling over the house as well, or perhaps there's multiple properties. The foundation here is the 5 of Swords, right? Someone standing in their truth, taking down the field. They don't care if they hurt anyone's feelings. There's nothing wrong with standing in your truth, but you need to do it with love, and there's no love in this picture. It's about war, right? Kind of like the War of the Roses here. In the recent past is the Queen of Pentacles. She's very grounded. She's not wearing any shoes. She may be a very earthy person. She likes to spend time out in nature. There's no water here, though, on the path here. There's nothing to dip her toe into emotion-wise. Maybe she's a little bit dry in that sense. And what's crowning you, Libra, is the Hermit. So you may have Virgo in your chart, or you may be dealing with a Virgo or some kind of advisor, which can be a professional. This could be a doctor. This could be a grandparent who's giving advice. But they're shedding light on the long way down here at the top of the mountain, right? You can't go any higher. So from the top of the mountain, when you reach that success, the only view is down, right? Unless you look up and ascend. That's food for thought. Oh, by the way, I'm well fed. So I don't know if you guys are well fed. Maybe someone's gained weight recently because they've been enjoying their meals. What's coming up soon here is the 4 of Wands. And there's that home. The union, the celebration, again, very natural energies here. Maybe someone's dealing with making something from natural things, fibers, maybe making baskets. This also could be very cultish right here. So I don't know if you're part of a very specific religion, or that some people may consider a cult, or maybe very cultish. And Scientology came up this week as well. But there may be some kind of celebration here. Or again, trying to maintain being polite to each other while living in the same home, right? If you're getting divorced, that kind of energy. You see yourself as the Queen of Swords, speaking your truth in a very natural way, right? Natural carpet, nothing artificial here. Natural fibers, perhaps. Maybe you have a fabric factory and you deal in all natural fabrics or fibers. Or maybe some kind of dress store where you only sell organic fabrics. Or just speaking from a place of being your authentic self. We could have blankets here. Maybe speaking from your home, you know, on YouTube and with your blankets and such. Perhaps you have a brick fireplace. And again, some natural runner carpets. Again, she's speaking from the home. Someone might have her back over here too. This has been coming up a lot today. Is someone standing behind someone else who's talking and defending them. Or maybe you feel like you have to watch your back. What's around you or how others might see you is the Six of Swords, finding peace, or maybe trying to travel back to the past to find peace. We have that Virgo or Hermit energy right there as well, which is here. And they're both looking back at the past or looking down at the trip, on the long trip. What a long, strange trip it's been, right? That road to the top. And now there's only suffering here. Or all you see down below is the suffering of others. The block for you here is the Eight of Cups of walking away within or taking a hike up the mountains. But there's something you put a lot of emotions into and then you line them up very carefully. But it's like a missing tooth here. I don't know if somebody's missing a tooth. But there's a 5 group and a 3 group here. Maybe you have 2 separate emotional connections here that you're walking away from. The 3 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. And this could be very sad. This could be a grieving group. Maybe you're involved in a grieving group because of someone you lost. And then here is friends, you know, and people you socialize with. But you're walking away from that, or perhaps you're getting some time alone and literally going up to the mountains. And that came up with the ship, you know, up to the mountains. Maybe you want to go see a spaceship. You think if you go to the mountains where the energy is more clear, you might get some kind of UFO experience. And what's coming up at the end here for you is the 9 of Pentacles. Being single, being sovereign, very independent. This also could be a young person who's pregnant. And we have the Queen of Pentacles and then a daughter type of energy here. And we have the Queen of Swords as you, Libra. So you could have two, like either one of these or both of these could be Virgos or have Virgo in their chart. This may be someone giving advice to the Queen of Pentacles, and maybe the Hermit is you, Libra. Maybe you have Virgo in your chart, or you're Virgo with Libra in your chart. And you may be giving advice to a Capricorn or another Virgo or a Taurus. And perhaps their sister or their child who's very independent. Or maybe someone giving financial advice to a mother and daughter, to 2 sisters. Or perhaps a mother and daughter and their sister. There's definitely the Hermit over here again. What's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the 2 of Pentacles. So perhaps you're juggling, performing, right? Trying to distract the crowds from what's going on in the city. Right? There's a lot of Fred Flintstone energy here, right? The clown with modern day shoes on here. The Jester's Court. The Joker, right? Someone who likes to make people laugh so that they won't worry about their life. It can be juggling anything, right? 2 people, 2 jobs, you know, children and work, whatever it is for you. Or just performing. Maybe this person is very independent. Maybe they're an actor. Or maybe they are a street vendor. Or maybe they're with a street vendor. Or a traveling show, right? Maybe someone considers them a vagabond. Or, you know, gypsies, tramps, and thieves were coming up this week as well. Right? Seeing gypsies in a certain way, or seeing someone as a gypsy. Seeing someone who has no home or just likes to travel as someone who's not respectable. What's connecting here at the end, and what's connecting you to what's left hanging in limbo here at the end of your read is that 9 of Cups, is self-satisfaction. And again, he does look very well fed. So somebody might have gained some weight, or just they're in France eating French food with the beret here. They could be in the Louvre here, taking off work, right? The tie is on the leg over here. Maybe you have a splint on your leg from being on your feet all the time. Or maybe you hurt yourself, so you had to retire. But you look very happy there and well fed. And there's 2 people that look like they belong together. The 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles, right? They've found their emotional sovereignty, they've found their practical sovereignty, and they may be performing together. So I'm going to put a little bit out for the end of the read to see if we need anything there when we close up. And then we're going to look at the bottom of the deck to see what's been going on with you. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, which is also Pisces energy. That could be Divine Feminine, perhaps. Let's see where we're going to start from here. Okay, so there's a lot of work right here. This is that Atlas energy of the weight of the world, carrying a lot of heavy work or burdens, responsibilities. Maybe you're doing a lot of yard work when you go home, or doing a lot of workouts trying to build up your calf muscles here. But again, there's like a castle over here, right? The king in his castle trying to keep it perfect. And then here's the wounded warrior, right? And here's the one not doing a thing, just sitting back on her laurels, watching you do all the work. Or maybe she's pregnant. This can be a mother or a wife. This can be really anyone, but she's on the older end here as the Empress, or she's just very abundant. Someone could be sitting by the golf course here and just taking it easy if she's pregnant, or she just expects everyone else to do the work for her. Looks like she's sitting in a baseball glove too. So I don't know if someone's in sports or she's an athlete's wife. And then here's the lover here. And then here's the wounded warrior. Right? And is this person, or is this person looking at the masculine here, the one who's been wounded here, who has to do all the work? Is that him? While she's sitting back doing nothing, and he's doing all the work, so he looks kind of resentful there. And then there's the children, or the soulmates, so maybe there's somebody else. And this very happy family here, or a happy ending anyway. So there may be some sadness here. If there is a happy ending, it's not happy for someone. Or again, grieving a loss, regret, guilt, or shame. This desolation here. After this looks like the other side of the tracks. So this is one side of the tracks, and then you look across that water is the other side of the tracks. That was just coming up in Philadelphia, because where the airport used to be the shipyard where the ship disappeared from, many years ago in the Philadelphia experiment. But also the area where University of Penn is right now used to be the place where you didn't go, because that was the seedy part of town. You didn't go across the river from Philadelphia to there, and that's coming up for you as well. So there may be some grief here, or sadness, or regret regarding a happy family here, children, or soulmate. And then here's the King of Cups, who's the master of his emotions, and he's also very natural and not wearing any shoes, on a very green platform and with a lot of emotion around him. He's not intimidated by emotions. And that could be a Cancer energy, or someone who's traveling or making a bold move. So even if he's not a water energy, he could be very emotional right now if he's making a bold move. Maybe he wants to take the show on the road. This could be military. There's Sphinx energy here too, right? Questioning everything, or dealing with the Sphinx, or going to Egypt. This is a man on a mission. Maybe he's on a mission to see the High Priestess here, which also has Viking energy here, right? Salt and pepper, olives, and apricots perhaps. But there's salt and pepper or Middle Eastern type of food energy here, perhaps some hummus. But there's Viking and olive head. Olive oil could be coming up with Popeye. There's also the Torah right here, but there's also the cross. So again, dealing with multiple religions, including the Viking or a hook in their third eye over here. So we're dealing with Libra, and we have a lot of non-air energy in this underlying energy. We've Pisces, or perhaps Virgo or Aquarius, maybe. But we've Cancer with the King of Cups and the High Priestess. And again, somebody was grieving something regarding the family here, or leaving the family to the other side of the tracks. For a soulmate or for children, maybe a child has to move to a place that's scary for you for them to live. If they live, if you go to school in Philadelphia, there's, it's not a great place for your kids to be, where the dorms are, for Temple and for University of Penn, Drexel, all those schools. And then here is the wounded warrior over here, and Atlas carrying the weight of the world. And this person feeling sorry for themselves. So let's see where this goes. This all has to do with the divine lovers here. And here is, look at this, below that is two knights offering their services or proposals to the Empress, because I guess she's the Empress for love, right? Maybe she gets lots of attention. That one of them can be a patient angel as well, or a patient of theirs, offering them love. Okay, so the lovers, the wounded warrior, and the Atlas energy of the weight of the world, or this is the same person. The soulmates here, or the children and the happy family, or the emotional fulfillment, and then feeling desolate or without, you know, the regret and guilt, or the shame, or the loss, the sadness of the King of Cups. Perhaps Cancer, or perhaps making a bold move to come see the High Priestess over here. And does he want to propose something? Because we're dealing with the Empress and the underlying energies, and then the High Priestess. They may be the same person or totally different people. Maybe they're going to get advice. And that can also be, perhaps this could be three people. This could be a Cancer, Pisces, and even a Scorpio, or another Cancer or Pisces. That could also be a happy, very watery family, which came up. Virgo had a lot of water energies in their chart or in their read. And then here's that happy Cups family with the Six of Cups over here. So it's a very happy, childlike family energy right there. Very sweet and innocent. So you have those energies there, and then you have Virgo here. And that's it. And there's that energy of Virgo there too. Virgo's very significant in your read today. And we have two air signs here. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Sovereign over here, which doesn't have to be a court card. It can just represent being single, or being that single catch that everybody wants, right? Having a lot. But it can also be a daughter, or perhaps just a younger woman. Right, if you're dealing with a younger and older woman over here, they're both earth signs. And you're seeing yourself perhaps as a mediator here, perhaps between sisters or mother and daughter. And the High Priestess. So why does Libra have the High Priestess as the underlying energy there? We have the Devil. And again, the High Priestess, if you're doing any kind of reading like I'm doing, or you do Reiki or anything alternative, some people will think that the devil's work. Okay, so there may be temptation, codependency, addiction here, the ball and chain, dealing with Capricorn and Libra here, right? Who's very strict, right? This is the Sphinx, schooling the golden goose. You know, making sure everybody's in their proper order. The kids are studying. The mother has something to read. And the father's the disciplinarian here, of the one who talks out of turn. And this could be school, this could be, you know, like a family meeting type of thing. But someone might feel like this is, you know, prison. And somebody's walking away. Or this could also be someone, the King of Cups may have come to see the High Priestess to say hello. But there's also a goodbye here, right? Or maybe nobody was home, or someone was told to go away. Or maybe someone didn't answer the door. But this can also just be walking away from addictions and codependencies, or Capricorn over here, or just taking a night stroll, or taking a trip up to the mountains. Maybe someone wants to take a drive together with these people to the mountains. The Queen of Pentacles for Libra, December 2022. The Queen of Pentacles in the recent past for Libra. Okay, so there's the surrender of the wounded warrior and somebody leading the way. This is someone successful with a good reputation, back on the horse. Maybe they fell off the horse because they surrendered their wounds. Finally, they gave up and then got back up on the horse to start again. This also could be someone, this could be the Atlas energy leaving the wounded warrior behind, whether that's their own victim mentality or somebody else who doesn't serve their highest good. So someone is moving on, leading the way with great success or getting lots of attention or planning on giving somebody else attention. But this is somebody who's not happy to see them. Right? So a fire sign might have gone to see this person who wasn't necessarily happy to see them. Or maybe they want to no longer be single. Because remember, we have the Nine of Cups over here with the Nine of Pentacles. And this is that energy of perhaps finding emotional sovereignty and then deciding, now that I'm in that perfect place, it's the perfect time to find a partner. So this Queen of Pentacles could be this person, and this could be these two people over here. Somebody might be worried if they come to see them that they won't want to see them. It may not be the actual truth. But this happened already, so you would know. But remember, this is for December, so it may not have happened yet because we're still in December. But it looks like there's, this is an offer. An offer of time, money, and effort, or a new life to come clean, get clean, or clean up the act, or clean up the space. And perhaps worried about it being rejected. The foundation is the Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Standing up for oneself, perhaps being defensive here because there's no love being presented right there. Someone being defensive here, but trying to take the high ground. It's like trying to look like you're taking the high ground, but not offering any love. And this can be a situation where you have been very loving before and presenting your truth, and now people aren't getting it. So now you're kind of going into that tough love mode where you're not even going to be nice here. You're just taking down the field. This is it. I'm not putting up with this crap anymore. Someone's gone a little bit nuts right there. Someone's standing up to the group about a connection here. Perhaps with the King of Wands. So is this the High Priestess with the King of Wands? Or is this an air sign with the King of Wands? There's fire here too. Or is this the King of Wands dealing with himself? Is this the Queen of Swords over here? Is she fighting the High Priestess over here? Because that could be juggling two people. We have the two Pentacles over here. And the King of Wands here, it looks like he's not disillusioned here. He's been through all of this and he feels very grounded now. This is dumping emotional attachments that no longer serve him. Right? And in a fight to the death. In a fight to the death. Right? That's the Colosseum energy. Maybe someone's going to the Colosseum. Maybe someone likes that stuff like WWF. And this also could be having a fight about the end of something or a death. All right, they could be fighting about religious differences about a death and what they want at death, whether they want to be buried or cremated, or whether they want last rites from a priest or not. But again, this could be somebody bowling right over the other person, like, get out of my way. If you don't get out of my way, I'm going to run right over you. I don't care if you're a priest, if you're a child, get out of my way. I'm going, I'm leaving. This is my choice. And this could be a divorce. This could be breaking a contract. This could be going to prison, right? And maybe the religious, this could be like a, this could be the police coming in And the religious people saying, no, you can't come in here, it's a place of worship, and they're saying, get out of my way, right? There's a tainted person in there. This could be a religious person, right, who's doing some bad stuff, and they need to go to prison. So I wasn't expecting that to come up, but that is. There's like two different situations here, though. And there's right after this is that there's a father and son energy here. Or being rejected. This also could be the King of Cups worried about being rejected and calling this person here. Okay. So the central energy here is that Nine of Swords, which is suffering in silence. It's stressed out, not being able to sleep at night. And getting advice about it, perhaps from the Hermit of Virgo. So here's the Knight of Swords rushing in with the truth. With the Queen of Cups backing them up. And the King of Cups. This could be someone's parents and whole family backing them up. Maybe not so much them, but they're there. Maybe they're not trustworthy, so maybe their opinion doesn't count as much as the others. But there's a lot of Cups energy coming up here to support this truth of the Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords is coming into the Queen of Pentacles. And maybe they're having people come with them to back up their truth, to make an announcement, or waking up the dead. This could be a funeral service as well, you know, where all the cars are in procession here too. And again, the Nine of Pentacles comes up at the end of this along with the Queen of Pentacles over here, who the message is being delivered to, perhaps from the Sovereign energy over here. That could also be them hanging out with some friends, right, and sending them a message or a delivery. I wish you were here. It could be that too. The challenge is the Six of Pentacles, sharing, right? Yeah. So why is that the challenge? A lot of people to share with right there. Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands rushing in, right? The one who comes in to save the day, the one that comes in to sweep you off your feet. Perhaps after dealing with going crazy or over isolating, rushing back to the past to sweep someone off their feet or to save the day, wanting to share. There's a soulmate energy here. Or this could be stuck with the kids and a father or mother with Alzheimer's here and sneaking out to see someone you really want to see. There may be some kind of heated exchange between soulmates or children here, but it's upright. They love each other. Why is the Hermit crowning you? Why is the Hermit crowning here? The Ace of Swords, the truth coming in. So the truth was presented here. Where else did that come up? The Queen of Swords is speaking the truth. This one's backing them up like a bodyguard, or that's her own, you know, protecting her back. The truth comes in to the Hermit, which knocks them for a loop. Or maybe this is someone being knocked off. Did someone actually push someone off of a cliff? So, and that could be just, you know, a metaphor for someone getting knocked off a cliff, right? Knocked off their feet. But someone could have literally pushed somebody off of a cliff here. Or is threatening to push someone off of a cliff, like saying, it's a long way down, buddy. And maybe, I don't know, maybe the other person doesn't know if they mean it or not. Someone receives the truth and at least is knocked for a loop, if not trips up. Maybe someone tripped and fell receiving the truth, or fell from grace, or is embarrassed by the truth. And then falling into, and I went into a dream. So I heard the news today There's a message of love coming in to someone who's ignoring them, grounding, integrating, and mastering what they've just experienced or witnessed. Or maybe they can't believe they just saw someone get pushed off a cliff. I'm getting cliff notes too. And there's the Page of Pentacles reversed. Maybe somebody got pushed off a horse when people were riding horses. Or there's a ship there too. Did someone get pushed off a ship? Did you see birds push somebody off the bird feeder? Right? Or it's just metaphoric where someone's, pushing them to, maybe someone's trying to make somebody go crazy. So they'll leave. Or so they'll have a reason to leave them. The Four of Wands right here. On this Page of Pentacles, this is, a need of help, money, opportunity. Somebody not invited. Or shows up uninvited. And you can't believe it. The Four of Wands. Feeling sad. And this energy looks like these people right here. They look sad. So somebody grieving at home, or maybe they're having a celebration of life at home, or some kind of service at the home. Around the neighborhood, coming full circle, the world, or just sad about the condition of the world at large. This could be Pisces energy as well as Divine Feminine. That could be a neighbor who's looking over into your yard and seeing somebody sad, and someone's sad over here too, and perhaps being the middle neighbor and wanting to help them both. Or maybe they've been through this, so they know what that it feels like, so they want to talk to them. And that has to do with the home. This could be someone who just came over from the neighborhood and came over to help, knowing that they were grieving or going through something difficult and they wanted to help. Or perhaps seeing how happy they are isn't helping them or you. But you're seen as the Queen of Swords, speaking your truth. Or that person is very much in your energy. The Queen of Swords. And are you protecting their back if that's not you? The Page of Wands reversed. Frustration, lack of inspiration, or just bouncing off the walls. This could be a kid who's just running all over the place. Right? They're not inspired. They're not excited here. This is angry energy too. They're pissed off that they have to offer something big to someone. They have to offer time, money, and energy, or a new life. Or maybe they're pissed off that they'll have to study the gold coin, which is coming up with this Page of Pentacles over here, that they don't want to do that. Maybe their life was planned out for them and they're saying no. Got a Page of Wands reversed and a Page of Pentacles reversed. Maybe their children saying, no, I'm not going to do what you want me to do. I have to follow my own bliss. And so here is the Seven of Swords reversed, which could be just being sneaky, but this is someone, coming clean from that stuff, right? Cleaning up the act, coming clean about something that they did, or clean up their act or space, but still being a bit sneaky right here. Or maybe they're being sneaky in the way they get money. What are they doing? Are they sneaking out at night? What are they doing? There's the Page of Cups. Look at that. Page of Cups, Page of Wands, and then Page of Pentacles, all reversed right there. I don't think we've pulled out the Page of Swords yet. There's some unhappy people here, or maybe they're just listening to the Queen of Swords or you speak. This can be at a service or at school or anywhere where someone's giving a speech or watching video from home. And then here is the Six of Swords. Six of Swords. Is that the way people see you, as peaceful or looking for peace? As the Hermit, moving towards the Queen of Swords. There's new passion here. Coming from a place of someone who's paralyzed right, by their passions. They can't function in a practical way because they need to express themselves here. The need to find peace and offer passion, creativity, or growth, perhaps, to the Queen of Swords over here. Coming from a place of feeling stuck or disabled or scared, they don't have the balls to offer passion to this person or to you. And here's the Tower, right? There's drama here. Or scared of drama breaking out if they do. Perhaps with the Emperor over here and the Queen of Pentacles. And the war that's over between them. The War of the Roses, so to speak. Right, so just when finding peace between or making some kind of peace between the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles, post-war, which is PTSD and where the looting happens, and here's that energy of coming clean about lying, cheating, or stealing here with 2 kids. And what did they do? Right? Did they do something? Did they, did they loot? Did they steal? Did they, wreck property? All that kind of stuff could come up with this. And coming clean about what they did. So why is walking away a block for you? The challenge for you is sharing, walking away, and the block for you is walking away from all the emotion you put into something, even though there's something missing. But that's the block. This is not being able to sleep and rising above, or awakening and coming out about it, right? Coming out. Or maybe you're going out for nightly walks because you can't sleep, but there's a reason why you can't sleep. This is the need to let go, to fix something, to make amends with someone, to make it right, and make the worst end, the pain end, make it over, make the bliss come in. And there may be a separation that's required, heartbreak, disappointment here. And that could be the family. With the Queen of Wands reversed, may not be happy about that. Maybe you're worried about this person who could freak out. And then the Queen of Swords who might talk about it. We have the Sovereign, or the 9 of Pentacles, there at the end. For Libra, December 2022. The Lovers. An offer of love from Atlas. Okay, this can be a Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. And we do have Virgo right here too. So there's an offer of love coming from Atlas to a lover. Or a twin. Coming from a third party or bad influence. Trying to invest or implement. Decide on what they want to do with their money. Maybe wanting to invest in a partnership here. With issues at work. And overworking way too much. Looking back at the past and out of options. King of Pentacles. Okay, so he's having major issues at work, and it looks like he might want to partner up or invest in somebody or have someone invest in him, but not sure if this is a good idea, if it's a bad influence, or he's got no social life here, right? So Atlas energy proposing love to a lover over here, but no social life. They do have money to invest, but they're having issues at work, or this could be with a third party through work, because we have 3 of Cups and 3 of Pentacles right here, but way overworked, or it's just not working out. Looking back at the past with no options as the King of Pentacles reversed, and the Patient Angel. This could be a Doctor and Patient energy there. And then we have the 2 of Pentacles, again wanting to perform or juggle or partner up with someone to be happy. And there's that all 4 pages are reversed, you guys. This is someone who's lying, spying, right? Spreading rumors. This is the most immature communication in the deck. And this may have been This person who's now very happy with themselves in the past may have been very immature in their communication with the High Priestess over here. Right? That could be their secret passion. Maybe they were like a little kid, right? They couldn't communicate with them when they were around them because they were so overwhelmed by the feelings they had. So with the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles and the partnership or juggling between, there is a painful ending or ending pain. This could be bleeding out on the table or getting a massage and bleeding out. Misogyny could be coming up here. We have the Page of Cups here, a very pure, innocent love here, puppy love, and the King of Pentacles. So that could be him with a message of love. He's announcing it. He may need help with the pentacle over here as the Page of Pentacles reversed over here. Being strong, taming the beast or his ego, or perhaps a pet. In energetic exchange, or the arrows of love. That lots of back and forth energy. That could be a twin flame energy. With new passion being offered right here. It's backing it up right there. Big passion being offered here. In this energetic exchange, that can be a 5D connection between two twins. And then here is the divine feminine, right? Coming full circle, right? Protected by nature, authentic to herself, mirror, mirror on the wall, with the bull and ego left out in the cold, right? They can't touch them if they keep their vibration high. And this can be the King of Pentacles and or an Emperor right here behind her. Unless the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles were keeping them apart. That could actually be the two coming together. There's divine feminine, also Pisces energy here. And let's see, the Page of Cups is coming up with the Queen of Swords. Again, that puppy love here. And that could literally be a pet or a puppy. Talking about being strong or taming the beast. Whether it's ego or a pet or a child or a Leo person. Right? Getting a mother to take care of the dog here. They're both upright, so there's no issues there. But then we have the King of Swords reversed. That may be putting the King of Swords off. He's with a very wealthy position here, right? Family, business, community here. But he could be in negative self-talk here about this. This could be also two people breaking up with pride coming between and a lot of money. And there's a child or pet here. They could be fighting in court over a child or a pet or, you know, monies regarding that or about a third party. And here we have the King of Pentacles, which came right out, the Two of Swords. The King of Pentacles is keeping to himself, but he knows, or he's pretending not to know so he doesn't have to deal with it or get dragged into court. There's people being left out in the cold here, or pretending not to be home because they don't want to answer the door, or they don't want to open the business for someone who's injured. And again, dropping the act, dropping the ball, but no longer wanting to juggle, no longer wanting to keep that balancing act up, or trying to rob Peter to pay Paul. Don't want to do it anymore. This could be breaking patterns as well, letting people walk all over them, and within the family as well. The Ten of Cups. Got the Ten of Pentacles here, the Ten of Cups here. They're both upright. But the people inside maybe not so much. This is very manipulative. This person could get physical, right? This could be someone really jealous who could want revenge. And we have Leo energy here again, or a pet, or a child, or egos involved here in moving, the house, visiting, or about a party that will or won't happen here. The party's over. The party's over. And Caribou Neck comes up with that. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh or sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes a time, it comes to say, so long everybody. And I got that song actually after my mother passed away. So it could be somebody's mother. My mother's name was Mary, if that relates to somebody. But there is that motherly energy here, but there's also blue bonnet energy. If somebody used to use blue bonnet, or if that's a policewoman, or it's a, could be an Amish country person, or perhaps a meter maid. But the party's over, someone's cleaning up, or now they have to clean up their act, because they don't have anyone to lean on anymore. This is hanging out, seeing new perspectives here, trying to be wise or practical. Now someone can't be extravagant anymore. Again, they feel it's not fair. There's some kind of inequity here. They feel like they're getting the short end of the stick or getting scammed. That it's injustice. And again, that Queen of Wands may be this person. Yep, look. Queen of Wands with Aquarius in her chart. So she could be depressed and pissed off and manipulative, or she's just insecure without the tools that she needs to be. Maybe she's scared to be by herself at night, or to take care of the dogs or walk them without protection, or maybe she's doesn't have the tools she needs for romance, or to get a security system. But that could be a vengeful energy right there. Right? A heated exchange here, and pissed off with no peace. Right? And the kids or pets all over the place. And the Empress not happy. So this could be her or a mother that she has to take care of too. Maybe it's now all on her. And she could have Leo in her chart, right? So this one can be, and there could be Earth coming up here too, but looks like fire with Aquarius and Virgo or Gemini here. And then there's Cancer here along with Leo, or the Sun and the Moon with the Empress here. Maybe she's up all night with kids and can't do this on her own. Right? Because there could be a mother and daughter here, and they don't look like the nicest of people or the most independent people. And maybe they've been relying on each other, and maybe the daughter's now leaving that situation, or now they're stuck without a man in the house and they have to do it on their own. So from Romance Angels for Libra. Okay, we have passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Very soon, clearly decide what you want, so it comes to you now. And healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So maybe you are forgiving your parents or perhaps in-laws. And then these two dropped out too. You deserve love. There's very much Sagittarius love, and the Ace of Cups came up in Virgo and Libra's read of big love being offered. That you are lovable, you deserve love. That comes up with the King of Wands in another deck. And then separation, time apart from your partners on the horizon. So you may be leaving one partner to go to another, or just separating. But there's passion here too. And the bottom of the deck is definitely unrequited love, and there's true love here. So it's definitely looks like two different people here. Let's see what the energy deck has for you. Definitely could be a divorce going on here, or settlement over a house, or kids, or family property. That could be as well, right? And there could be a lot of fights over that too, right? Where the ex in a marriage is expecting to get the other person's family property, which they wouldn't want to relinquish because it was part of their family. That could be coming up as well. Or just several properties to fight over, like who's going to get what. But someone's been suffering in silence for a long time. for Libra, December 2022, Libra. Okay, we have the woman holding a heart, the 28 of a choice of path and victory. That could be a twin flame energy as well. And there's victory here for perhaps a Queen of Cups here. That can be Virgo energy as well. So maybe victory with a woman holding a heart, and this is also masculine energy. And this is more masculine energy. But this is also Hercules of her harvest with the 52 of the Queen of Swords right here. And then the 38 is coming up as a masculine energy. So it could be a very soft-hearted masculine and a very strong feminine over here. But again, the heart, the fourth chakra here, and the woman holding a heart. So she could be holding his heart and vice versa. And there's victory here between them. This could be a twin flame relationship and caring connections of a higher love with the 14. The bottom of the deck is the community with the Chariot here. And the 51 of the King of Swords. This could be a healer right here, the King of Swords. And the community that he has to deal with. Or dealing with a Cancer energy or Ascension group here. Let's see what else is coming up here. Yeah, see? And there's somebody who walked away in the underlying energy. The Queen of Wands walked away for a new passion here, or walked away from, right? Somebody had to make a choice. They were indecisive, the Queen of Wands, and so perhaps the Queen of Wands couldn't make a choice, so he walked away from her, and now she's pissed off. But there's an Ascension group. Maybe he walked away to join an Ascension group or to be with that community. But there's definitely an energy here of coming together and victory in the heart of caring connections and a higher love. This is really beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pull one from the animal deck too, since I did for Virgo. There's the cat. Okay, cat and dog. Cats and dogs are coming up today too. So I told you, not yesterday, the day before, when I was walking Teddy, a completely black cat and a completely white cat are hanging out in my neighborhood now. I've seen them separately, but I don't usually see them together. They were together taking a walk and walked right in front of me walking Teddy, who's like a lot bigger than they are. The black cat wasn't afraid of Teddy at all, but the white cat stood back and defended the black cat and hissed a little bit at Teddy. And even though Teddy's very friendly, he's just a lot bigger than them, and he gets very excited. So that scares them. But they just walked right across our path. And then as we got further towards home, two squirrels were frolicking together, and they walked across our path. They both went in the same direction, going left. And that could be a message for you guys too. All right, so this came right up. The Queen of Summer, there's the Swan. This is a time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful that you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. And at the top it says compassionate, loving, giving, and psychic. And that very much can be that Queen of Cups energy. But did she even come out in your read in the main cards? I don't know. No, we have the Page of Cups over here. I don't see her. And we have the King of Cups over here. Maybe she has yet to be seen here. And then we have the Five of Winter, and there's Teddy. This is Teddy, the collie dog. Your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. Okay, so some competition here. This could be two fighting over the swan. Your current path of competition isn't leading you towards the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? Maintain your integrity and compassion, but also be alert to the hidden agendas of others. And then we have the Six of Spring here. The rescue dog is the mutt, right? They're much friendlier and easier to get along with. You may receive a promotion, be chosen for scholarship, or find that you're singled out for special recognition. You've done an amazing job and you deserve all the attention. And then there comes a puppy to bridge, the dreamer. The shepherd puppy comes in. Look at that, so cute. They look like they're running toward each other. Very sweet. You are starting a new adventure. Run free and take a leap of faith. And we're supposed to get the doggies together tomorrow. So Teddy and our back neighbor's dog haven't met together yet. Like they have a fence between them, so they get very frustrated. They can't play with each other. And so we're supposed to make a date this week to bring them together finally. And that should be very interesting. And then we have the pelican too, which I had a good past life experience with a pelican and a swan actually. This was funny. This was really funny. So some very beautiful energy there. The bottom of the deck here is the turtle. And he's slow. Your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is presenting you. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. Maybe change. Maybe someone's slow to allow change into their life. That could be as well. All right, Libra, it looks pretty cool, actually. It looks really messy, but really cool at the same time. And it's going to work out really well in your favor. There's some beautiful love there. So remember your water, your rest, your joy, your nature. Follow your own instincts, your guidance. Rise and be loved, love and rise. And I'll see you guys soon. Remember, it's all in the eyes.